position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bruins have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Arizona State's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, you start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flop. Breaks into the open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UCLA's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer. But one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment, too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement to them.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Bringing the heat. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Touchdown, Bruins! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Kamara. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's loose. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB. Second down, they'll go to the air.
No more time to throw. The quarterback is sacked at the 35. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
The give to the left side. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Get it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Gets it out fast. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Turning it on. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it behind the line. It's Kamara. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. We got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking to throw again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bruins are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Virginia Tech is putting on an offensive clinic. It almost feels like they were ready the moment they arrived at the stadium. They're up 14 over Auburn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Using his legs to buy some time. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Sun Devils want to move quickly.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete to the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Bruins!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arizona State, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Now on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. Oh, what a move. Gets it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Here comes the heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5.